Hello! Are you planning to take the architecture licensure exam? Welcome to Audio Review, a refresher video for on-the-go people, where we will have tons of activities and drills to help you prepare for the upcoming exam.
Before we start, please note that we accept questions, so don't hesitate to comment. We will also be giving away free review material soon. Mechanics will be posted, or you can email us at audioreview.yt@gmail.com.
For today's topic, we will continue to part 2 of the professional practice. If you haven't seen part 1, link is in the description box. Are you ready? Let us start.
Question 21. Which SPP document tackles the Design and Build Services, or DBS? A. SPP Doc 204. B. SPP Doc 205. C. SPP Doc 206. D. SPP Doc 207. The answer? It's SPP Doc 207.
SPP Doc 207 is the Design and Build Services. 207, Design and Build Services. Let's recap the other choices. SPP Doc 205 or the Post-Construction Services. 205, Post-Construction Services. SPP Doc 206 or the Comprehensive Architectural Services. 206, Comprehensive Architectural Services. SPP Doc 207 or the Design Build Services. 207, Design and Build Services.
Question 22. What is SPP Doc 201? A. Pre-design services. B. Regular design services. C. Specialized architectural services. D. Construction management services. The answer? It's pre-design services.
Pre-design services. SPP Doc 201 is pre-design services. Let's review the other choices. The regular design services is SPP Doc 202. SPP Doc 202. For specialized architectural services is SPP Doc 203. SPP Doc 203. For construction management services is SPP Doc 204B.
Question 23. What is SPP Doc 206? A. Post-construction services. B. Comprehensive architectural services. C. Design and build services. D. Architectural design competition. The answer? It's B. Comprehensive architectural services.
Comprehensive architectural services. SPP Doc 206 is comprehensive architectural services. Let's review the other choices. For post-construction services is SPP Doc 205. SPP Doc 205. For comprehensive architectural services is SPP Doc 206. For design and build services is SPP Doc 207. SPP Doc 207. For architectural design competition is SPP Doc 208. SPP Doc 208.
Question 24. What is the SPP that tackles the specialized architectural services? A. SPP Doc 202. B. SPP Doc 203. C. SPP Doc 204A. D. SPP Doc 204B. The answer? It's B. SPP Doc 203.
SPP Doc 203. For the specialized architectural services is the SPP Doc 203. Let's review the other choices. SPP Doc 202 or the regular design services. 202, regular design services. SPP Doc 203 or the specialized architectural services. 203 or the specialized architectural services. SPP Doc 204A or the full-time supervision services. 204A of full-time supervision services. SPP Doc 204B or construction management services. 204B construction management services.
Question 25. The regular design services is composed of 6 scopes. Which of the following is not included? A. Project definition phase. B. Construction phase. C. Contract document phase. D. Feasibility studies. The answer? It's D. Feasibility studies.
Remember that SPP Doc 202 or the regular design services has 3 scopes, which are as follows. Project definition phase, schematic design phase, design development phase, contract document phase, bidding or negotiation phase, and the construction phase.
Question 26. What is SPP Doc 209? A. Professional architectural consulting services. B. Design build services. C. Post-construction services. D. Construction management services. The answer? It's A. Professional architectural consulting services.
Professional architectural consulting services. SPP Doc 209 is professional architectural consulting services.
Question 27. What is SPP Doc 204A? A. Pre-design services. B. Regular design services. C. Specialized architectural services. D. Full-time supervision services. The answer? It's D. Full-time supervision services.
Full-time supervision services. SPP Doc 204A is the full-time supervision services.
Question 28. Excavation shall not be left open how many days without work being done? A. 30 days. B. 60 days. C. 90 days. D. 120 days. The answer? It's D. 120 days.
120 days. Excavation shall not be left open 120 days without work being done.
Question 29. What is the building permit validity if there was no construction? A. 60 days. B. 90 days. C. 180 days. D. 365 days. The answer? It's D. 365 days.
365 days. The building permit validity if there was no construction is 365 days.
Question 30. If the suspension of construction exceeds blank months, the fee for the remaining works shall be double. A. 2 months. B. 3 months. C. 4 months. D. 6 months. The answer? It's D. 6 months.
6 months. If the suspension of construction exceeds 6 months, the fee for the remaining works shall be double.
Question 31. This bond is 15% of the contract amount. It is a type of contract construction bond that guarantees a contractor will execute work and will complete a project. Is it A. Performance bond? B. Surety bond? C. Guarantee bond? D. Construction bond? The answer? It's A. Performance bond.
Performance bond. This bond is 15% of the contract amount. It is a type of contract construction bond that guarantees a contractor will execute work and will complete a project. Performance bond.
Question 32. This bond is 15% of the contract amount. It is a type of contract construction bond that guarantees the quality of materials and workmanship. Is it A. Performance bond? B. Surety bond? C. Guarantee bond? D. Construction bond? The answer? It's C. Guarantee bond.
Guarantee bond. This bond is 15% of the contract amount. It is a type of contract construction bond that guarantees the quality of materials and workmanship. Guarantee bond.
Question 33. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which rule states the practice of architecture? A. Rule 1. B. Rule 2. C. Rule 3. D. Rule 4. The answer? It's D. Rule 4.
Rule 4. Under the IRR of RA 9266. Rule 4 states the practice of architecture. Rule 4.
Question 34. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which section states the implementing rules and regulations? A. Section 40. B. Section 41. C. Section 42. D. Section 43. The answer? It's B. Section 41.
Section 41. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Section 41 states the implementing rules and regulations.
Question 35. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which rule states the examination, registration, and licensure? A. Rule 1. B. Rule 2. C. Rule 3. D. Rule 4. The answer? It's C. Rule 3.
Rule 3. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Rule 3 states the examination, registration, and licensure. Rule 3.
Question 36. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which rule states the definition of terms? A. Rule 1. B. Rule 2. C. Rule 3. D. Rule 4. The answer? It's A. Rule 1.
Rule 1. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Rule 1 states the definition of terms. Rule 1. Definition of terms.
Question 37. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which rule states the creation and composition of the Professional Regulatory Board? A. Rule 1. B. Rule 2. C. Rule 3. D. Rule 4. The answer? It's B. Rule 2.
Rule 2. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Rule 2 states the creation and composition of the Professional Regulatory Board. Rule 2.
Question 38. Under the IRR of RA 9266, which section discusses the prohibition in the practice of architecture and penal clause? A. Section 27. B. Section 28. C. Section 29. D. Section 30. The answer? It's C. Section 29.
Section 29. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Section 29 discusses the prohibition in the practice of architecture and penal clause. Section 29.
Question 39. Under the IRR of RA 9266, what is Rule 3 Section 17? A. Examination required. B. Subjects for examination. C. Oath. D. CPD. The answer? It's C. Oath.
Oath. Under the IRR of RA 9266, Rule 3 Section 17 tackles oath.
Question 40. Under the IRR of RA 9266, what is Rule 3 Section 12? A. Examination required. B. Subjects for examination. C. Oath. D. Continuing professional development. The answer? It's A. Examination required.
Examination required. IRR of RA 9266 Rule 3 Section 12 is the examination required.
Additional notes. The IRR of RA 9266 is composed of Rules 1 to 5. Rule 1 is composed of the title, policy statement, definition of terms, and scope of practice.
Rule 2 is all about the Professional Regulatory Board of Architecture, or the PRBOA. Its organization, powers, and function. Rule 2. PRBOA.
Rule 3 tackles the examination, registration, and licensure. It is from Section 12 to 24.
Rule 4 is the practice of architecture. Sundry provisions. It is from Section 25 to 39. Rule 4. Practice of architecture.
Lastly is Rule 5. Or the final provisions. It is from Section 40 to 47.
Break time. How was your score? Have you passed? If you have any concerns and suggestions, please leave your comments or you can email us at audioreview.whitey@gmail.com.
Part 3 will be on the next video. Link will be posted soon, so don't forget to hit like, click subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be updated. Good luck.